Okay, I have no idea, but dude, maybe no. Wait, what? Why is? It says it's unavailable, but I don't know. Dude, you see the kind of like I'm telling you, like this game's trying to screw me over. Like it's honestly like. Dude, you see the kind of like I'm telling you, like this game's trying to screw me over. Like it's honestly like. Okay, you know what? I really hope that this kind of like configuration in terms of like audio and my microphone headset and everything works, because if it doesn't, then I don't know. Because it's really, honestly, the thing that's kind of like annoying is that it's really finicky, right? Like, so I have to, I don't know, I just don't want to, I don't know, it's kind of weird because I have to do everything like on live stream, because then otherwise I'd just be making a whole bunch of like really like stupid like quick like 5-minute videos and whatnot. And but we're playing PlanetSide 2 today. A fairly good game, I think. But we're losing pretty badly. So we'll see what we can do right now. And yeah, I don't know. I just kind of thought, why not try and live stream PlanetSide 2 in some capacity, right? I mean, it's a game I play. It's a game I rather enjoy, if not. I mean, here's the thing about PlanetSide 2 is that it's one of those games where I've always said it kind of. Oh, jeez. I'm getting shot at by something, by a tank. But it's one of those games where it's like, it has its negatives and it has its positives. But sometimes the negatives in this game can really be outshined by the, no, sometimes the positives in this game can really be outshined by the negatives in this game, which end up becoming quite annoying, to be quite honest with you. Like, there's a lot of like little annoying things. Like, I think harassers are rather annoying. I mean, they do their job. I mean, they're called harassers, and they're supposed to harass. But I mean, I'm not sure how well people are going to like this, but I just tend to think a little bit that harassers might have just a little bit too much health, given like honestly like legit. I'm not even kidding. Like how annoying they are sometimes, because I mean like just take their speed into consideration, right? Their speed is like immense, right? They're so fast. They're so fast, and they're just very hard to hit, and they have a fair amount of health. And then especially considering the fact that most of the times whenever you are playing against someone who isn't a harasser, right, they have an engineer who's kind of like killing them as well, which makes them even more of a pain to destroy. So yeah, I mean, just all in all, they're just kind of annoying vehicles, which is what they're meant to be, really. But I'm gonna try real quick and see what's going on with my audio and see if all in all they're just kind of annoying vehicles, which is what they're meant to be, really. But I'm gonna try real quick and see what's going on with my. Might have just a little bit too much health, given like honestly like legit. I'm not even kidding, like how annoying they are sometimes, because. Okay, I think I'm at a fairly good balance. I decided to turn down the in-game audio just a tad, so hopefully it's gonna make things a little bit better. But I'm not sure. We'll see. Like I said, it's honestly a rather fine line between getting a super loud audio that's gonna basically like blow out my eardrums and the eardrums of people watching this, and an audio that's like actually like decently comprehensible. I have no idea what the figures are right now for the Vanu population, but I don't think we have a lot of people playing right now. Is it a peak time? I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I don't really know if it's a peak time right now. I don't think it is, but because no one's doing anything really. Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing on Vanu. Like, yeah. Before we know it, like we're gonna basically lose everything we have, which is rather sad. But yeah, and then like one of the other things is as well too. Um, okay, let's get out of here because there's anti-aircraft as well as this Liberator that's gonna try and kill me right now. I hate Liberators so much too. Like, Liberators aren't bad when you're working with teams, but when you're kind of like on your own, they're kind of annoying. I mean, you could annoy Liberators relatively easily, honestly, but I mean, you just gotta watch out for like Dalton, because I think if they have a Dalton on it, on the Liberator, just one shot and that's it. You don't really get second chances. But yeah, I mean, Vanu right now are at a real bad disadvantage, and this is again one of those ebbs and flows that kind of play out in this game rather constantly, um, just because this game, I mean, you're never really gonna have, I mean, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, you're never really going to have too many equal fights in this game, or fair fights, actually I should say, right? Where it's actually like, okay, you know, we're playing against, it's like 94 plus versus 94 plus, right? Like, you're never really going to get that, right? That's like extremely rare to get that kind of ratio, right? Where it is 94 plus against 94 plus, because most of the time, I mean, it's like 84 plus versus 94 plus or something like that, right? So one team is going to be in the clear advantage while the other team is going to be in the clear disadvantage, right? And that's just the way the game kind of is, right? And that's just the nature of having a sort of MMO FPS like PlanetSide 2, right? It's that it's not an arena game per se. I mean, it kind of is an arena game, and I think some people try and do make that argument of like, oh yeah, like PlanetSide 2 is an arena game, and I could see it. I really can. But at the same time, how is he still shooting? I think we could get this guy though, because this guy's been annoying me for quite a little bit now, and I would very much so enjoy to see him just like get ended. Oh, there we go. One of them died. That's what he gets. That's what he gets for trying to be all like, oh, look at me, I'm like... I don't know if that was the other guy. I hope it was. I hope that was the other guy, cause I'm happy I killed them. So, well, I mean, I got one guy. I don't know about the other guy. Look at these two. These guys are probably from like, oh no, they're not from the Starcrafters. I thought both of them were from the Starcrafters, because there's this one outfit on the Connery server known as like Starcrafters United or something like that. And I don't want to give them any free publicity or whatever, but basically, here's their leader, Solfact, and there's actually like, I don't know, people kind of like talk about Solfact, and they kind of talk about him sometimes in a negative light and whatnot. And he just kind of has like a different philosophy, I suppose, on like winning battles in this game. And so his guild, I say guild, it's outfit, but his outfit, I suppose, is really focused on basically building and whatnot. So, and constructing bases. And that's basically what they do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, it's just a different idea, philosophy maybe even, about just kind of going in and winning games or winning fights. And everyone has their own little philosophy about, you know, how they should kind of go about winning. And this is what I normally play. I normally play Light Assault. And yeah, I remember a while ago on my YouTube channel, I was actually doing a sort of series where I was kind of going through like, oh, quest for Araxium on dual photon pods. Well, I finally got Araxium on the dual photon pods. And I think I even uploaded the video where I got the white camo. I'm not completely sure. Like, I'm really not sure at all. But it looks like we got the wild cards over here trying to help out the space. I'm not, honestly, I'm not particularly fond of the wild cards either. Like, I'm not fond of any of the outfits, of any of the Vanu outfits. There's not too many of them that are really kind of, like, prominent, to be completely truthful. There's just me kind of like infantry farming, honestly. Like that's pretty much all I'm doing right now. I mean, I don't know. I don't spend too much time, I would say, in, well, I don't know. I guess it's somewhat relative. Let's see. How far away is this guy? 100 and 200 meters away. So yeah. Looks like there's 2 enemy mosquitoes there. What's this guy been saying? We don't want to. Yeah. I might be able to take out this mosquito. I'm not sure. There's one other scythe incoming, and looks like he's chasing this mosquito as well. I know for a fact there's an additional mosquito somewhere roaming around, and there could potentially be more, depending on. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. I have no idea. I don't know. I was going really slow, so I honestly don't want to say that that was too much of my fault, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say anything. It just doesn't really matter. It's just kind of annoying. But this curfew guy will die. Because he can't heal himself. I mean, well and truly, he can't. There we go. He's died. And then, like any good ESF pilot will kind of roam searching for the people who ejected out and then try and kill them. I hate it when people do that to me. I really do. That's like the worst thing ever. What's this guy shooting at? Okay, well it looks like there's going to be an enemy ESF. Reaver killed, but no oh, there we go. There's the pilot. The pilot's dead. And then I saw... Oh, there it is. Yeah, I saw Sunder there, but no one's spawning there. That's basically not really doing anything. So, and it's not harming us, so I guess there's really no point. But we are losing territory very quickly. For some reason, it just stopped. Let's see. I don't recommend doing this. In fact, I don't know why I'm doing this. This guy could literally like turn in like 5 seconds. See, he's gonna turn in 5 seconds. He's gonna put on his shields. Then he's gonna try attacking me, and then I'm not going to let him do that. And then I'm gonna turn back around, see if I could relocate him again. Yes, there he is. And he's probably gonna try hitting me. Why am I going so slow? I feel like I'm going really slow. Like I'm turning, and then when I'm turning, there's like a good 5-second delay, I'd say. Okay, I think no. Who is this? How far away is this guy? About 200 almost. 191. Seems about right. He's getting further away, okay. Now we'll turn back around and we'll engage him if we can. Oh shoot. We're kind of in a situation here where we have I couldn't. I wanted to try and get out eject over the thing, and then get on it, and then basically shoot the guy. Because there was a what's it called, a Reaver that kind of just appeared out of nowhere. Yeah. In fact, I think that's the guy we shot down and killed. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm almost certain of it, and so we'll try and go back after him and kill him. The difficult thing is that he has stealth on, which makes him rather difficult to kill, honestly. But one of our teammates is already engaged in a fight with him, so. And I lost him again. No, did I? Yeah, I did lose him. I have no idea where he's at. Like, that's the difficult thing about losing someone who has stealth, is that once you lose them, you can't really find them and reacquire them, and it makes it difficult to kind of like get in engagements with them and whatnot. So you always kind of have to be careful about that. I mean, I'm talking like I'm some sort of like really like good ESF pilot. Really, I'm not. To get out here, because it's just, I don't know, it's just too much going after someone that has stealth. It really is, especially when they have the thing over there. Again, he has like fire suppression and everything, so he's just like annoying as all to get. You see? Like, I killed him, but then he used like fire suppression, and so I couldn't get him after that. And it was like, oh, what are you gonna do? Seriously, it's like annoying. I could have killed him, but I don't know. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, PlanetSide 2 is kind of dead right now. Like, like, on Connery. I don't know about, like, the rest of the game, but maybe the the rest of the game. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not gonna, like, talk. It's just, I don't know. The game's in a rather kind of steady decline. I feel like that's kind of like the general consensus that most people are coming to in this game, is that the game's going in a decline and it's not really picking up, and it's not going to pick up anytime soon. And I don't really know like why that is. Maybe it's because of the way the developers have been treating the game, but I wish the thing would be a little bit slower, because like I honestly like. Well, We'll just go back. Because yeah, we're kind of getting. It's sad. The fact of the matter is that I'm not gonna lie. Like we're just kind of getting spawn camped, right here with our ESFs. Because we can't really go out because they're just like all over the place. I mean, we're like our territory is like so small, right? That I don't know. I mean, the guy knows when I'm coming as well, which is also very difficult. Okay, well, I don't know. I have to be careful. Because, I mean, yeah, like, the thing is that we're basically from this amp station to this tech plant is basically the extent of our territory. And it takes, like, only, like, 2 or 3 minutes to cross. So I could get jumped on like real bad in like a matter of seconds, really. Good thing is that we do indeed have this tech plant though, so if worse comes to worse, I could just go ahead and try and eject out over. And so I'm gonna have to take a hit, unfortunately. This might not be the most riveting gameplay, and I apologize for that, but PlanetSide 2 is really one of those games where it's like, you know, one of the things, I'm not gonna lie, one of the things that really kind of took me off though, is the change to the instant action, because now sometimes the instant action isn't even instant action. Like you could press instant action, and you'll be taken like further away from the fight. Like I remember one instance, I can recall one instance in which I pressed instant action and I was literally taken to a hive that was completely like out of the way from the main engagement, and that kind of annoyed me because it was like, what's the point of like pressing instant action if I'm not even going to get instant action, you know, like if it's not going to drop me in right into the fight. And I missed that. Like I really missed the fact that it used to drop you right into the middle of the fight, and it doesn't do that anymore, because now it's like it'll drop you right into where what's it called, is what's it called, what are the sunders, yeah, it'll drop you like into a sunder, and it's like, that's not instant action. Like the sunder could still be like relatively far away from the actual engagement, and you still have to make that kind of like trek. And I'm not trying to be like, oh man, that trek is like so grueling or anything, but it was fun to, you know, kind of get into the fight and really just, you know, get stuck in right away, right? It really was, because you would just kind of get dropped in, and you just kind of go from there, right? And unfortunately, it's not like that anymore, and I wish it were. But you know, it is what it is, and you know, that's the developer's decision, I guess. Do I really not have? I thought I had flares. When was the last time I used flares? I don't know. See if we could somehow get back into our base. Okay. Well, I think that's it for us as far as air combat is concerned. then we're just kind of, I don't know, like, because that guy's really far into our base, like in our spawn point with his shotgun, and I kind of want to take him out because we're not going to be able to get anywhere with that, and we're probably just going to get spawn killed at this point, really, because they're just kind of hitting the thing, and the splash damage is a little bit too much. Yeah, I mean, that's, yeah, it's done. So, I mean, that's the nature of PlanetSide 2. I mean, if you want to know what PlanetSide 2 is like, that's what it's like. There's really not much else apart from that. Yeah, I don't know. You could try and stop Zergs like that, I guess. It's just, I don't know. I mean, PlanetSide 2 hasn't been what it was for a long time now. So, and it's never going to be the way it was. I don't know. I'm just kind of talking out of my ass right now, honestly. But it's never going to be back to the, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's just so, yeah, stupid maybe, but it's like, it's one of those frustrating, annoying games where it's like you could feel so helpless. Like right now, it's like there's nothing we could do. Like to stop all these guys, there's nothing we could do, right? Nothing we could do. There's no like there really isn't. I mean, the only thing we could do, me as an individual, I think there's like 4 or 5 other people here anywhere within this nearby vicinity. There just simply isn't a whole heck of a lot that we could do. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. How do you do so, like, I didn't take that much damage, like, I really didn't, so I don't know how I died, like, that fast. Like, that was playing, like, that wasn't, I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna see if we could, I don't know, because I don't want to get in this fight, and I can't, like, you see, that's the difficulty about this game, is that you can't really get to the fights you really want to get to easily. So, I don't know. I literally haven't gotten the chance, because this gun's so inaccurate, like, honestly, like, I think I got 1 hit on someone, and that was about, like, the extent of my infantry v infantry. Yeah, like, I'm done, honestly. It's just, it's not gonna happen. There's nothing we could do. It's just, there's no one on point. There's no one doing anything. Like, we got 3 guys. I'm probably just gonna team kill them because they're not doing anything. And then we can't get an exit, like, out right there. And then, did everyone die? Like, they died. So, I don't know. I just want to get into a good infantry fight. Like, right now, that's, like, that's like about the extent of my desires right now, is to get into a good infantry fight. But I can't get into a good infantry fight because the game doesn't want to send me to a good infantry fight. So let's see where it sends me in Vanu Archives. It's just, I don't know. This is what PlanetSide 2 is now, guys. It's this crap right here. That's why I fly. That's why I use vehicles instead of, like, playing infantry, because the infantry combat's shit. Like, it really is. Like, it's not good anymore. It's like, okay, if I want to get, like, over here and participate in this fight, what's the best way for me to do that? Get in a vehicle and, like, get there, because it's not like there's no way for me to get there. You know what I mean? There really isn't. What's the best way for me to, like, actually enjoy this game? There really isn't a good way for me to enjoy this game. I mean, I don't know. So, it's all just different shades of BS so far as I'm concerned. And I don't know where this is at. Like, I know where it's at, I just don't want to go there. Like, is it here somewhere? Is it up at the top, or? know. I wanna, like, damn it. I wanna play this game. I don't wanna. This is so boring. It's like there's no way to get into any good fights. Where's it sending me? Like, I don't want to go there. Like, I want to go here. I want to go to Quartz Ridge. That's where I want to go. And the only way for me to do that is to spawn an ESF. It's like, here, we'll do this. Like, ESF is like, if you want to have fun in this game, just don't even play the infantry combat. Because the infantry combat isn't fun. It really isn't. It's like, it's dull and boring. What's there to do?
You've proven worthy of Banu's legacy.
Okay, well, we basically can't take that up now because we got some guy who's using light PPLA rather than. Okay, let's go to Quartz Ridge now. What happened? Oh my goodness. NC did some crazy stuff right now, look. They basically cut off like all of TR in this entire area, and they basically like divided the TR territory in half. I mean, like, yeah. That was very wise of me to go into battle knowing that I had like only, I don't even know, let's see, how far away is this missile? So if we could outrun it so we don't have to, no, it's gonna catch up. Might as well use it, I swear if it hits me. I'm sorry guys, I'm just salty as like all, like, yeah. And these are probably still, yeah, they are, okay. PlanetSide 2, guys. PlanetSide 2. This is what it is. Then we'll turn around and then we'll begin to kind of like bug this guy. Cause like I have all the ammo like I could possibly need as far as my Sauron laser cannon is concerned. So I'm not. But he is getting closer. The closer he gets to me, the more accurate he's going to be. So we'll have to pull back. As long that was close. As long as he doesn't land.
Identified an enemy liberator.
great, yeah. Because if the, you know, because if yeah, New Conglomerate do only need 3 victory points to win. Because the TR were so busy fighting us.
I have a visual on an enemy liberator.
Come on.
Hostile liberator spotted.
I don't know how much damage one of those things can do. Okay, hopefully there's no one right behind me. Okay, good. I don't know what that guy was doing. That guy was just like right freaking behind me and he just... Where's he?
I have a visual on an enemy liberator.
I'm not gonna chase him, there's no way. Yeah, I mean this game is dead. I mean there's really like no other way I could put it. There's like lag like everywhere. I don't know. It's just it's not fun. Honestly, like if I were to give a recommendation whether or not to play this game, I would say don't play this game. Um it's just there's nothing to do. Like there really isn't anything to do because like the fights are dead. Basically the only way to guarantee yourself like having like a constant flow of like good fun and enjoyment is to like get in an ESF or an aircraft. And if this map could load so I could see what the hell's going on. Okay, thank you. Gosh. I'm just gonna take a picture of the map because this is like ridiculous. Like there's huge clipping issues. this is. I thought that was. I thought that was TR. That's not. It's NC. I mean, I guess I should have known because it was all blue. But. Enemies detected. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if, honestly, if TR could organize themselves and like defend what's important, I don't know if this map would load. It's just like it's one of those games where it's like the more things that go wrong, the more you get frustrated. Like it's the small things too. Like here's the thing is that like oddly as it sounds, like I don't care about like getting killed. Like getting killed's like one of those things where it's like it's whatever, it's gonna happen in spawn side too. But stuff like the map not loading in, like that's just one of those annoying things where it's like I'm trying to find fights, and if the map doesn't load in, I'm just kind of like meandering around, searching for something to do.
Identified an enemy liberator.
About 200, I'd say. I don't know, I can't see too much. 200? Yeah, I think 200. 300? No. Okay. Am I good?
I have a visual on an enemy liberator. Enemy liberator in the area.
Okay. I wish there was more to do in this game. Like honestly, like this is all I'm doing because there's nothing else to do. Like there really isn't. It's just you go around and I mean, yeah, I don't know. There really isn't anything else to do because there's no big fights going on. Yeah. I don't know.
The new conglomerate has taken control of Indar. You are in a restricted area.